Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Entitled Millennials podcast. Got John Boy, my co-host, here with me today. And we have a big announcement. Joe Biden has won the presidency for the United States of America. And given now that Trump is out of office and things can go back to normal, we've decided to no longer do the show. We feel that our work here is done. Democracy has won. And we can go back to living our lives peacefully. Thanks for being with us all this time. We love you. And this is the Entitled Millennials signing off. Johnny, let's get some brunch. Fuck that, just kidding. Joe Biden, it looks like, has won the presidency of the United States, and you guys know what that means. Back to the status quo, but this time no more coverage of children in cages, no more coverage of corruption, no more coverage of foreign wars, and we can all pretend like things are going back to normal, so that's pretty exciting. Hopefully we'll get some coronavirus relief, but I have my doubts about that.
So it's going to be a dark winter.
It's going to be a dark, dark winter. Yeah, you know, I was actually just talking to somebody this morning, and they were like, saying, like, it was just funny. She has this like cute little voice, and she's like, you know, it's like, it's going to be like a really dark winter, and probably a lot of people are going to die. And I was just like, what? What? And it's like,
repeating what she hears. Essentially.
I mean, I don't know, but I think it's true though, man, because now we're seeing all these cases coming back up.
Here's my thing with this shutdown though, like bars in Iowa have to close at 10.
Yeah.
How's that saving anyone? And also, I was talking to a manager at my job. Doesn't that just make people all have to come out in less amount of time? So there's probably going to be more people in the bars.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And then at Walmart, how you have to go in one door only. And I get it's because they want to count people that are in there supposedly. Mm-hmm. But you can't have people count at both doors and then add the numbers together or anything, or it just doesn't make sense. You have more people going in one spot. A lot of these things don't really make sense if you're trying to and why close it down at night? If it's open all night, doesn't that give people time to space out and come at later times?
I guess with the nighttime thing, the idea is that during the day, somehow the coronavirus is less.
Is that why they're doing it, though?
No, I mean, why they're doing it is they don't want to actually do anything to actually help. Yeah. Like, they don't want to give us Medicare for all, obviously. They don't want to give us stimulus check. They don't want to give us rent relief. But they have to look like they're doing something to protect us so that we don't fucking revolt. And so they're like, yeah, everyone has to go home at 10 and like shit like that. Meanwhile, it's not actually going to do anything.
And the real question,
just all PR.
The real question, is there a national Propel shortage? Because I've been drinking a lot of Propel. You can't find this shit anywhere. Not at Target. Not
just
at Walmart.
Propel in general?
Propel, dude. You cannot find, it's a very once in a blue moon, I see a package of Propel that I can buy.
Really? I haven't noticed that. I work at Target, too. I'm going to have to investigate into that.
Yeah, it's
ridiculous. Well, dude, here we are again. Dude, this is what really sucks about what's happening right now. Is like all the shit we've been through and all the shit we've missed out on and the people that have gotten sick and died and just, I mean, fuck, the self-isolation. I'm not prone to depression that much, but I mean, you saw me a couple times when you came over here, and obviously we haven't been recording as much just because things haven't worked out, and I think you could probably tell I was starting to hit a pretty low spot, like even for me. Mm-hmm. So we've been through all this shit, and like now here we are back at it again, and just like back in March or whatever, all the fucking toilet paper and paper towels are gone, and I'm starting to see shortages of all this other shit. Maybe the Propel is somehow to do with that. Maybe people think
they want electrolytes.
Yeah, well, I'm guessing it's probably.
No one's buying the fucking Powerade water. You know why?
I did notice the Gatorade's all gone too.
Yeah, and no one wants Powerade water because it tastes like shit. No one wants the cucumber lime flavor because it just tastes like cucumber, not lime.
I like cucumber water.
You don't like cucumber lime Powerade water.
Okay.
It's fucking shitty.
Is it?
It's like fake cucumber flavor.
I know the ones that you're talking about too. But yeah, man, here we fucking are, and now the way it's looking. And this is probably not good, but like I was going to go to a Joe Coy show with Matt, comedy show, social distancing tour where they have like 3 seats in between, and they shut that down. And now it's like, dude, and look, I know, okay, so first off, people are sick and dying, and like, so I'm not trying to be privileged, and like, I get it, but it sucks, man. Like, I'm tired of it. I know everybody's tired of it, and the fatigue is fucking real. I just want to like live my life.
You know what I just remembered? I don't think they ever refunded us for the Joe Rogan tickets.
Oh, those motherfuckers! I don't think they did they?
I'm pretty sure they didn't.
Didn't you like use your dad's card or something though?
Yeah, but I'm fairly certain that they never refunded it.
Yeah. Did you pay? Did you?
I gave my dad money, so.
Your dad?
Didn't you give me money too?
I don't remember if I paid you for that or not.
Well, I guess it's too late at this point.
Yeah, like it's been
probably attempt to get the refund.
It's been months. Yeah, man, going to see Joe Rogan would have been great. You're supposed to see Jimmy Dore, and I missed out on Joe Coy. And like, again, I know this is like really privileged stuff, but no, beyond that, it's fucking scary. And I guess I probably shouldn't show this, but where I work, man, every day, I'll show you quick, Johnny, but fuck it, I'll show people, whatever. Who gives a shit? This is just in the last month positive cases where I work. See that shit? I don't know if this will come up on here.
Those are all different names?
It doesn't say the names, but you see all these like text messages, guys? These are all like where I work positive cases, so we get like a notification.
At least
like,
they're being honest with the employees about it.
Yeah, but it's like it's fucked up, man. And somebody I know, like,
it does seem like most people do beat it though. Like it's not. They don't even get like that sick. A lot of people just get really tired. I've noticed.
Yeah, but you worry about some of these weird like long-term things that have happened with people.
Oh, for sure.
And then if you have older people in your life, and like, dude, people are scared, and it's like, fuck, dude. If we would have just got our... I mean, what are your thoughts? What if you had the magic wand back when it started, what would you have done? If you, like...
I don't know. Because, part of me wonders about the whole hive immunity thing or whatever it's called. It's what we do... Yeah, the herd
immunity.
It's what we do with a lot of other shit, and I know, like, people are going to die that way, but people are... Like, shutting the economy down, it doesn't make sense to me when we're not doing anything to compensate people.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I saw, like, Joe Biden's person he's putting in charge of the COVID-19 said, like, a 6-week national shutdown will restore the economy. How does that make any sense?
That doesn't make any sense at all.
Restore for who? The bankers when they foreclose on all the small businesses and shit? Like, seriously.
Well, and we'll get into that in a second. But, yeah, like, look at what the rest of the world did. Now, they're having an uptick again as well. First off, it should be said, when a pandemic like this happens, you don't stop it. You just try to mitigate. You try to make it, damage reduction. Mm-hmm. And like, look at how the rest of the world they locked things down. People were self-aware. They have just a better concept, like Europe and Asia, about like, we got to take care of the people. They gave rent relief. They fucking don't pay your bills. Here's some money. If we would have done that, and I think it was Crystal Ball, and what's the guy that she does the show with?
Sagar.
Yeah, I always forget, but they talked about, like, instead of just doing unemployment benefits, like, if you have to, like, reimburse the corporations and the companies and small businesses, but keep them on the payroll, so when shit starts again, they still have a job, instead of like now, like, what's the fucking unemployment rate, like 30% or something wild like that. It's like there's all these things that could have been done.
Small businesses are the ones that need the help. Like, corporations can take hits, and we should probably do something to help them too. But I don't know, dude. So many small businesses are gone forever.
Yeah,
and it almost feels part of the plan. I mean, it, like, really does. Like,
yeah. Well, we've talked about this before. They're definitely, and guys, I'm sorry. I'm sure you're sick of hearing about the coronavirus, but like, I think it's a good place to start for today. But yeah, like they're using it to their advantage, because the thing people don't realize a lot of times is when the economy crashes, it's fucking good for giant firms. That's how they get bigger, because they can weather the fucking storm. Even if they didn't get government bailouts and shit, they could still weather the storm. But not only can they weather the storm, they get fucking bailed out. So, like, they're completely, too big to fail. They're completely immune. So then everybody else gets fucked. Even like mid-sized to small corporations get fucked, and then they just buy it all up. It was the same thing with the housing market, where all these fucking loan sharks and real estate moguls like bought everything up, and then they compounded their wealth like 100 times during that time period. It's the same sort of shit, and they're using it to their benefit, and you can almost speculate that this is why they don't do anything to help anyone. Like, let's fucking, like, this doesn't matter to us, man. We're going to buy up all these small chains and all this. Just imagine the profit margin they're going to make off the fucking real estate alone for all the small businesses and restaurants and shit that shut down. It's astronomical.
Yeah, I don't know. And if I was a little kid, I probably would have been way more scared. Mm-hmm. But I've never really been scared during all this. There's no point in living in fear of this virus. Like,
yeah. I don't really, that's how I am too, but like with
I've just
everything,
been living my life the same, really. I mean, I wear the mask everywhere.
Do some hand sanitizer, wash your hands. Like, what else can you do? I mean, you can but you still have to go out and like get your groceries and like, you do what you can, but yeah, there's some people that are just so terrified, and I do feel for them, but like, that's just not how I am. Like, I can't maintain that. I'm going to lose my fucking mind, you know? And also part of that is too, Johnny, doing what we do and being plugged in all the fucking time. The amount of scary shit that we take in every day, just like preparing for the show and whatever, it's like we should be we're like desensitized to it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And I think, if people are really that scared, just take a lot of vitamin C, vitamin D, and zinc. That's what my girlfriend and I have been doing. You feel better when you do that anyways.
Yep.
And I don't know.
Yeah, I've been doing that as well. I've been taking all kinds of shit, and honestly, I've been needing to do that for a while because my nutrition's just like, I don't fucking take care of myself.
Yeah, I mean, if people have a proper diet and nutrition, they shouldn't be that scared of this. Like, you're probably going to be fine, but not necessarily. Like, really healthy people have gotten it and died. So it's.
And then there's the other thing about being scared about it too is like losing your livelihood, having to quarantine, losing pay. Before all this, people were barely fucking getting by as it is, and now it's like there's this unseen specter of disease looming over you that can just like pull the rug out from under you.
And I'm sorry, people are like all hyped about a vaccine. I'm not. I don't want a fucking vaccine injected into me. I'm sorry. Like, and if that makes me nutty to you, fuck off. Like, I don't want this rushed thing injected into my body.
That's the thing too.
Like, I'm not doing it.
Now, if it were like years of clinical, like they're rushing it. Like, so it's just risky as fuck.
The normal flu shot. Every year I've gotten one, I've gotten sicker that year. Really? So yeah, I mean, maybe that's just coincidence, but I don't know.
Honestly, and I'm definitely not anti-vax, obviously, but it's like I don't know enough to make an educated.
Right.
I know that generally vaccines are safe, but when it's rushed like this for a novel coronavirus that we still don't know a whole lot about,
and I'm not anti-vax either, but a lot of it's for profit. Like, look before Reagan, the amount of vaccines we gave kids and shit, and look at now. And Reagan made it. He did some law, I forget the name, but he made it so you can't sue these companies if something goes wrong. And then all of a sudden they started shooting out all these vaccines. I don't think that's coincidental. Like, I don't know why people can't fathom this.
Yeah, and I think part of it is obviously that was fucking 40 years ago, and so we've developed more vaccines. Obviously that's a big part of it. But yeah, there is something to be said about the fact that it's for profit, and they've given these giant pharmaceutical companies immunity to prosecution if something does happen. And here's the truth of it. Okay, this isn't wacky anti-vaccines. People get sick and die from them, or they will end up disabled.
Or the whole autism thing.
Yeah.
It's not the vaccine itself doing it, but when a baby has all these vaccines at once and then they get a spiked fever and it gives them damage in the brain.
Yeah.
I don't know why people can't fathom that either.
Yeah, like it can. I have some anecdotal evidence of people I know who have told me that they knew people that got a really good instance is this girl I knew. Her friend got the Gardasil vaccine, which is for HPV, and it like made her retarded. It because of the brain, the fever thing. Now it doesn't cause autism because autism is genetic. But
right, but
is it a misdiagnosis because it caused some sort of brain damage? Because fevers fuck people up, dude.
Right.
You know, like I always think of, I was just telling the story to somebody last night about Emperor Caligula when he was coronated as emperor, and they went on this like wild bender for 2 weeks, and they used to sweeten their wine with lead, and they think that because the wine was really sour and bitter back then, and they think that he drank so much wine that had too much lead in it, he got really fucking sick for weeks. And he was supposed to be this like people's emperor after 2 emperors that were real fucking hard asses.
Yeah.
And then he like when he was coronated, he threw gold off the street, and he like increased the bread supply for like the unemployed in Rome. And then after that fever, he was fucking different. He came out like an ego-driven, sociopathic, bloodthirsty maniac. And so that's just or like that book and that movie Z for Zachariah.
Yeah.
When that guy gets the radiation and then he's fucking different afterwards. A fever can do terrible shit to like it cooks your brain.
Right.
It's what is your
now
brain?
Imagine a little baby.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, I guess that's probably enough coronavirus talk. So we know Biden has won the presidency.
And what I want to bring up real quick about that is Trump saying that it's rigged, you know?
Sure.
So I
Do
just
we
want
need a disclaimer?
Yeah, disclaimer. I'm not saying it was rigged, but at the same time, I see a lot of memes going around where it's like a skeptical looking person, and it's like, if the Democrats rigged it against Trump, why didn't they rig it for
Like Mitch McConnell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Okay, I don't think it should be that hard to fathom that the elites, if they have the power to rig a presidential election, which I don't think is too far-fetched.
Mitch McConnell's doing his job.
Right. They're not going to care if it's a corrupt Democrat or Republican senator, but say they don't like Trump, and Chris Hedges makes the point, they don't, not necessarily because of Trump's policies, but because Trump says shit they don't want being said.
Yes.
Like, for instance, I don't think these people liked when Trump went to Jeb Bush's face in the debate in 2016 and said that his brother failed after 9/11, all this shit.
Or bringing up
That's
stuff
just one
about the
example.
military-industrial complex.
Yeah, or like the media even. They want people to trust the media. I don't
Yes.
think they like people distrusting their propaganda networks.
Yes.
And that pisses them off. So say they did want to rig it against Trump. I don't think it's that far-fetched. They would rig it against him, but not rig it against Republicans who serve them still.
Exactly.
I don't know why people can't fathom this.
Exactly. And again, disclaimer, we're not saying that that's the case. I have seen some fishy stuff that you've sent me, and like the jury's still out to me. They rigged the primary against Bernie.
Yeah.
There's no reason why they wouldn't do it in a general.
And here's the thing: if Biden was really wanting to run this tough campaign, and like he knew it was going to be tough to beat Trump, which it was, why would he pick Kamala Harris as VP? It doesn't make sense. Even if you're trying to get the African American vote or the woman vote,
not a very
there's
good-
better people you could have chosen.
Yes.
And then you entirely pissed off the progressive base at the same time. It just wasn't smart. It just kind of feels like they were gonna install Biden, and I'm not saying that's the case, but it also wouldn't shock me if it was rigged for Biden either. Like I wouldn't be shocked
the fact that
whatsoever.
he didn't like campaign at all leads you to believe like, oh, we already.
And it's just
don't
nutty.
worry
And
about it.
either way, here's the problem: say they did rig it, and our president is saying that. We should be pissed, regardless if you like Trump or not.
Yeah,
they
I
just
fucking hate
stole democracy from us.
Yeah.
And then if they didn't, we have a fucking president who's saying that shit. Either way, it's concerning as hell.
Yeah,
like,
well, it's not a
if
good
we
time to
actually
be
had
alive
any
at this
power,
moment.
we would have a completely new election.
Yes. That makes that.
But that'll never happen.
No, that brings me on to another subject. But I also want to touch on one reason why they would not want Trump, and I've talked to you about this, Johnny, is he foments civil unrest because of the shit that he says, the inflammatory shit that he says, and he gives voice and credence to alt-right groups and makes racist people more brazen. All these different things. If Hillary would have won in 2016, they are right that we probably wouldn't have had this big BLM movement to the degree that it got. We wouldn't have, all these different movements wouldn't have happened to the degree that they did. Because the thing about Trump is that he pisses off liberals and center aisle people. So like us leftists are going to be out there doing shit all day, every day, until the day we fucking die. That's who we are. But him being in the office and the shitty shit that he says and the fuck, just look at him. It makes liberals come and join the cause too, so it makes us stronger. And the elites don't fucking want that. They want Biden. They want this sense of unity. They want things to go back to normal so they can keep fucking robbing everybody. Yeah, that's like my perspective.
And I just saw this Obama interview. He said that Trump's like lying. Like Trump, I'm trying to remember how he phrased it, but Trump, the fact that Trump lies about everything has been like a big threat to our democracy. Meanwhile, Obama, you went and like lied about how the water was drinkable to a room full of Flint, Michigan people who were like who like loved you.
Yeah.
And then you took that fake fucking sip of the water. Meanwhile, the water was heavily poisoned still, and all those people in the room knew it. That wasn't a giant lie, you sack of shit. Obama, and like we talked about it. Oh, it's like they believe their own bullshit. People like Obama.
That he believes it. He's not.
Dude. It's because of Obama's lack of being like the new FDR that people thought he was going to be, that someone like Trump was able to win.
And what's it going to take for people to understand that?
And like they're all racist, all the Trump supporters. No, they're not. A lot of these people voted for Obama twice.
Yeah.
Like people have to get out of that stupid mindset that because you disagree with who they voted for, they're racist and you just shut them out. Mm-hmm. We're never going to win again. Like Republicans just dominated in everything else. And Democrats are going to continue losing.
And I find it interesting they blame progressives for the losses of seats and things like that. Meanwhile, progressives won their fucking seats.
Every single Democrat that supports Medicare for all won re-election.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are going to be like, oh, but they're in safe districts. Not true. There is ones that are in like,
dude.
Yeah, there's ones in red ones in like purple districts that still won.
Yeah.
So no, that has nothing to do with it.
Whatever happened to, and I've just been so out of the loop, whatever happened to that, I think she was running for Congress, West Virginia.
Oh no, she won her Senate race.
Okay.
The primary.
But she lost?
I'm sure she lost. I didn't hear anything of it.
Okay. I mean, that is a deep, deep red.
Yeah,
I was just wondering about that. What was her, Swearingen?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So, like, these people, I've had this conversation with somebody recently, too, and these people fucking hate us, Johnny. Like, progressives, leftists, socialist, communists, they fucking hate us so much. Like, the right-wing people obviously hate us. The center wine mom Democrats fucking hate us.
Well, dude, they're literally like Make America Great Again, like cult people, except for the Democratic Party.
Make MAGA light. That's what it fucking is.
Or the blue MAGAs, I've heard.
Yeah, the blue
but
MAGAs.
They are. They're delusional, dude. And like, how can you think Nancy Pelosi should have just been reelected again for as Speaker of the House?
How the fuck did that happen?
First off, she shouldn't even have won re-election against Shahid
Buttar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, her district's fucked, though. Like, it's a bunch of rich people, so I get it. But at the same time, like, if we're talking about rigged elections, there are people in Congress and shit. Like, look at Debbie Wasserman Schultz in her race. Dude, she should not be in there. Like, that was rigged against Tim Canova.
Yeah.
Like, I don't doubt a lot of these races are rigged for these elitists, too. Like, we're never going to know. And I don't care if I look like a conspiracy not talking about it. Like, I think you're kind of stupid or nutty to trust these voting machines.
Dude, there's been all this fucking sketchy ass shit. Conspiracy or not, we should be able to fucking talk about it. It's important that we talk about it.
Yeah.
And, getting back to what I said, man, it's so frustrating having this perspective that we have. I think Cornel West said something along the lines of, like, being a leftist means that we are the lens upon which we look at the systems of oppression in a society, right? And it's so frustrating having read the books and had the discourse and coming out on the other side of trying to reason and coming out on the other side with these common sense solutions to problems like Medicare for all, a Green New Deal, whatever it is, a jobs program, go on and on and on, ending the wars. Having a common sense, it shouldn't even be left. It's just common fucking sense of governance. But people fucking hate you for it.
Right.
They hate you for it. And it's like, it's so frustrating because you and I can both get pretty bitter and resentful about stuff. But I think you can attest to this, Johnny, and even you get even angrier than I do sometimes. The sense of justice we have and the perspective we wanted to help, it comes from a space of fucking love, like a genuine love and concern about people.
Well,
and they hate you for it.
and why can't they can't debate policy? Like, dude, I have better conversations with Trump supporters and right-wingers than these liberal fucks.
Yep.
Like, they know I disagree with them, but they can talk to me about the disagreements, and they normally don't know what they're talking about why they're against single payer and all this shit. They literally don't know what they're talking about. But at least they're not, like, berating me for my opinion. They just disagree with it, even though they don't really have a good opinion why, usually. But I don't know. I honestly hate all sides. Even a lot of the progressives, dude. I'm not a fan. They're social justice warriors, and they don't ever shut the fuck up. And they're also so why we're not taken seriously.
They're so concerned about identity politics. And like, look, identity politics are important because there's, to a degree, like there's people that have it worse than white males, straight.
But dude, if it's a black woman pressing the thing for bombs, that doesn't mean anything.
Exactly.
Like, I don't give a fuck.
It doesn't matter. They're fucking white at that point.
Just like how Bernie is like the most lefty senator. He's this old white guy.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. Like, it, you know, the concept of revolutionary change does not know a race or a creed.
Exactly.
The class struggle is all of us, okay? And we've had this conversation a million times. If we fight the class war and fucking win, everybody wins. Gay, straight, Muslim, black, fucking, I don't know. Well, it doesn't matter who you are, you fucking win. Because we have the same vested interest, and like we need to build this coalition, but it's like it's never gonna happen and I just think it's so apropos, these memes and you know, jokes about like these people are just going to go back to brunch. They are. And this is the concern that where I was almost like, I hope fucking Trump wins because, you know, quote unquote, every country gets the government they deserve. And we fucking deserve somebody like Donald Trump because we haven't done the fucking work to make things better.
And I will say, like, I was watching like different news outlets election night.
Yeah.
It is weird how Biden would win like a state that he was obviously going to win because it's a blue state, and they'd make this big announcement, and then Trump wins like Texas and these other states, and they don't even announce it on television for a long time, and then they like downplay it.
Yeah.
And
that's classic playbook.
But it's no wonder his supporters hate the media so much. It's the same like shit they do to Bernie. Like that's the thing. Like I've also grown to realize, like, had Bernie somehow won the primaries, they never would have let him win with the Electoral College. It would have gone to Trump no matter what. I think.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think there's any way Bernie was ever becoming president.
Those appointed people aren't gonna fucking let that happen. They would have swung it for Trump.
And I just don't know if I have it in me if in 2024 to get behind someone running as a Democrat in the primaries. They're just gonna fuck them again. They really are. Or I think, honestly, at this point, they're already figuring that they need to get someone in who seems uncorrupted like Bernie, who's young and charismatic, and who seems grassroots, and we're going to all get behind them, and then they're going to be another piece of shit like Obama. That's where I think is coming.
Yeah, they really scored big with Obama, man, because it was still the early days of the internet, and we didn't quite have the capacity for fact-checking that we do now. Like, we have it as leftists, as progressives, we like have that down to a science. But yeah, I could, even the way, so obviously the big red flag with a candidate is where they get their money from. And now that Bernie has, I don't want to say defected, but kind of buried his guns in the ground, they can use his email list, and if they get the right candidate, somebody young that's maybe had some activist experience, but hasn't been in office long enough to have a bad track record, maybe just a little bad that they can defend. Like you said, very charismatic.
Well, here's what I fear. That's AOC, dude.
Yeah.
Because, dude, she's like praising who Biden just picked as his chief of staff. Dude, he's a corporate lobbyist sack of shit. What are you praising, dude?
Yeah.
Like, Jimmy Dore has never been more right. Dude, he's always proved right with his anger and shit. Like, dude, I don't know. I don't dislike AOC. But at the same time, anyway. Look at how she's built up by the media lately. Like, I don't know, man. I don't really...
We're going to have to keep an eye on her.
I just don't trust any of them. I think once you get in, it corrupts you, dude.
Yeah. I don't I mean, it doesn't have to.
And I'm sure people are going to hate me because I'm just not this diehard progressive I once thought I was at this point. Like, I believe in the progressive policies.
Yes.
But a lot of these people who are held up in high regard as progressives, they're letdowns, dude.
Yeah, they big talk, and I think they really believe what they're saying, but... And there's some stuff to this.
They don't use their power either.
Yeah, and you could argue that we don't have a big enough of a coalition yet to really do a dent, so they're still kind of playing the game. Politics is a dirty game. Like, I don't want to just go full bore and shit on people.
No,
there's more to it that we aren't seeing, and I'm not going to go full pessimist just yet. But again, I'm going to keep my fucking eyes peeled. But yeah, that's the thing, too, is like...
Sacrificing a lock to chickens. Probably should be careful, though. They took down our one podcast.
Yeah, they did. We got a fucking... it wasn't a podcast, it was a clip.
Oh, the clip.
Yeah, okay. we got a clip taken down. So I think in the last episode we even talked about, it's been a while, but we talked about how they were censoring all the stuff about like Pizzagate and just all the pedo ring shit. And we actually had a clip taken down once upon a time in Pedowood for it being harassment or something like that. And it was funny us talking about it, and then I got this notification from YouTube saying like, "Oh, we're sorry, we had to take this down," and it just makes it real. That makes you like, I don't know how much longer we'll be doing YouTube if that shit continues to click down. It's hard enough to grow on. I love doing YouTube. I love the way the platform is. I love the way the comments are, the subscriber. I enjoy our community on here.
I don't really like the comments, to be honest. They ruined the comment section on YouTube, in my opinion.
What do you mean?
It used to be way better.
What do you mean?
I think they hide comments and you don't realize your comments.
Oh, well, sure.
Like, it's bullshit.
I guess what I'm trying to say is I love our YouTube community.
Oh,
like
our community. Yeah.
Yeah, like we have, that's what I'm trying to say is like we have a little community on Instagram. We have a pretty good sized community on Facebook. But our community on YouTube really kind of feels like family. But like, just letting you guys know, we're going to keep doing content on YouTube for the foreseeable future. But there may come a day when we just kind of don't. I mean, I might continue to upload to YouTube, but I might not be as engaging on the YouTube anymore. If that day comes, I'll let you guys know. Catch us on Instagram. Come to the Facebook page, which you guys should anyway, entitled Millennials Network. I don't know if it keeps going this way.
Dude, what did we say in that clip that was like off base? Most of the shit I've ever talked about when it comes to the pedo shit is pretty factual information. Like, it's not the QAnon wild shit, which, by the way, I think I've said in past podcasts, the QAnon shit was I
want to see if I can even
way to make the entire concept seem crazy.
Yes.
Is what I think QAnon is.
Yep. I'm going to see if I can find it on here quick. EMP clips. Man, looking back at some of these old clips is just...
Yeah.
We've come a long way. I'm happy we're doing this still, man. And it's like... Actually, this is a good time. I kind of want to apologize. I know it's been like almost a month since we released new content. I don't know if this is coming out first, but I also have a solo video. I'm sorry about that, guys. Johnny had some stuff going on. He got a new cat. And,
Himalayan. His name is Mao, the Egyptian word for cat.
Cute cat. So he's been doing that, and I've been taking a much needed step back, and part of it was because the election was going on. You guys don't really need our like, you guys were probably so inundated with shit every fucking day that I was like, this is a good time to take a step back, and I did some self-care, and I actually met somebody new, and that's been going really good too. So I'm feeling really fucking good for the first time in a long time, and I needed to take a step back, and I'm ready to keep. I want to keep doing this. I love doing it, but yeah, it's completely just off of here, guys. I don't even have it. But we were just talking about, it was probably the title, Once Upon a Time in Pedowood. You know what I mean?
It was a good fucking title.
I love that title. That clip got so many views. I gotta start dropping those clickbait titles. You know what we should title this one? Entitled Millennials signing off. We're gonna get some people for that one, dude.
Yeah, we should do that.
So sorry, we're gonna troll you guys out with that one. That's our bad. But I don't know, Johnny. What else? Do you got anything else you've had mulling around in your head recently? There's been so much in the news cycle. It like just completely fucked.
I mean, I honestly have. I don't look into shit as much as I used to, just because. I don't know, man. I just feel. I don't know. I don't even know what to say anymore half the time. It's just depressing. It doesn't feel like it matters as much as it used to, just because they're gonna fucking steamroll us no matter what.
Yeah,
the media is just cringy to watch.
It is, dude. It just makes me Like almost like I can't watch it. Like you know what it's like sometimes for me, like you know, like when you get those like rom-com movies or like movies like Dinner for Schmucks.
I hated that fucking movie.
Where a guy just gets fucked over.
Dude, didn't we watch that at your house and like we had to turn it off or something because he was getting, it was like too much.
Dude, when I watch the mainstream media, that's how it fucking feels to me. Like just watching a movie where a guy just gets fucked over so much, you're just like, I don't, even though it's like funny, you're like, I can't, like I'm fucking, this is terrible, dude. This is kind of interesting, and we've talked about some of the stuff. I don't think much is going to happen, but let's see. America's largest militia says it will refuse to recognize Biden as president and quote-unquote resist his administration. So this is some stuff that we've talked about before, and honestly, I'm sort of surprised shit hasn't popped off yet.
Dude, the thing is, like...
Is it all talk?
I think a lot of it's all talk. Like, there's the way radical militia people who they do something stupid and then they get arrested or something. I don't think we're hurting enough as a country for anything real to happen. Like a lot of these guys,
on either side,
they're kind of LARPing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Like they are. Like they're not. No, most of them have lives too. They don't want to take that step to ever do anything. But it's not good that we're in this weird in between. Where civil war is being talked about, and you got like LARPers in the street on all sides.
LARPers,
but no one really wants to take it to that next level.
Yeah, no. I think that's a good point that you bring up. I've been thinking about making a solo video talking about like can revolution happen in the United States, particularly talking about more of a Marxist or progressive sort of revolution, but that's the thing. Even though the American empire is decaying, our government is completely inept. We got how many people out of unemployment, the coronavirus, the endless. The shit list. You know the fucking shit list. Things aren't bad enough yet for enough people to disintegrate the sense of hope that keeps people holding on to being fully radicalized and willing to even do a general strike.
Right.
And we're just not quite there yet, and it's like sad that we even.
And I think the energy was building up for a general strike.
It was,
but it turned into the bullshit.
Well, that and then the pandemic really fucking nerfed all these social movements, man.
And I do also think the riots and stuff wouldn't have happened on such a scale if they had given us more money and not just giving us a $1,200 check. You know what I mean? If people had been more comfortable during all this shit, I don't think there would be so much civil unrest.
Well, again, that comes back to what you say just about every other podcast about, like, throw us a fucking bone.
Right.
Like, these people are dumb. Like, they don't even know how to oppress properly.
Well, look at how they run their companies. They can't even do that. And then look at how... Dude, walking into Walmart is fucking depressing.
I know.
And, like... dude, I think they train these self-checkout, like, manager, cashier people who, like, watch over you to almost, like... stare people down. And like every time I have this cashier at Walmart, I don't go there very much, but they come up and like ask if I found everything okay and like look me up and down, and it's weird, dude. It's like
those don't look like bananas. That looks like ribeye steak.
Yeah, but it makes me never want to go there. It's not like that at fucking Target or any other store. Like Walmart just feels bad. I don't know.
Yeah, it's, I was in there with somebody, I guess it was a few months ago, like when the coronavirus was really starting to bang off, and we looked at each other, and I'm like, I feel like I just caught it.
Right.
Like walking in there, man. It's like, it's really just dirty and fucking and like, dude, the prices
are not that good.
Not that much better to warrant a fucking shitty shopping experience, man. Also, this is getting off subject, but going back to what you said either about you don't feel like a diehard progressive anymore. Like, you just don't feel invested in the leaders of. I do think they're trying. Like, it's a shithole. They're swimming upriver, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't feel like part of this tribe anymore. And obviously, I'm a fucking communist, dude. And it's almost like I'm coming out of the closet about being gay, because I always fucking have been in my heart. Like, and we probably just lost some subscribers. I don't care. I'm not saying violent overthrow of the government and nationalization of all production. That's not what I'm fucking saying. But I had this realization. I've been studying theory, Rosa Luxemburg, Marx, Engels, Trotsky. I've been reading all this stuff, and these people were fucking right. Like, they're not propagandists. Like, it's not what they fucking teach you. And it's like, I already knew that, but I've read it, and it's like, these people were genuinely concerned about picking apart what's wrong with capitalism, and maybe they were wrong about some of the tenets of communism and like how to make it work. How could they be right about everything? Were our founding fathers right about everything? No. But
Blasphemy.
I know, dude. I know. See, now we're gonna get fucking taken down. My bad. But the thing is when you read these works, you realize they are fucking. These people were social scientists. They were geniuses for their fucking time period. But yeah, as I was saying, like, these people were ahead of their time, and their perspectives on what's wrong with capitalism and their concepts, although they may have been wrong in some ways. You know, it was the early days of trying to figure this out, just like any sort of social movement, of how we fix this system. And the biggest thing is the idea that, like, capitalism is, one, not sustainable, and two, just like feudalism and all the other different government systems and systems of economic and social organization, they're not inevitable. Like, it's going to come to an end eventually, and they speculated that this is what it's going to take. Like, and beyond that, even, I say I'm a socialist, a Marxist, a communist, because it's not just a political ideology, like believing this, that, and the other thing. It's a transcendence of a spiritual belief into the political realm. Mm-hmm. It's the idea, like, I'm not willing to fucking compromise on systems of oppression. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not fucking doing it. Like, people shouldn't have to work to live. They shouldn't have to be slaves in the economic system, whatever it fucking is. And it's also the concept, the realization that as things like AI continue, as automation continues, we're going to reach a point where nobody fucking has to work. And it's the question of this: do we own everything on the planet and the other planets and shit collectively, democratically? Or do a handful of giant corporations like Weyland-Yutani in the alien corporate, like, is that what world do we want?
But it doesn't really matter what we want. It's going to be the dark one, I think. I really firmly believe that. Like, that's what scares me when AI comes. They can't even help us in a pandemic, you know?
Yeah.
It's just pretty obvious where things are heading. I don't know. Like, I'm pretty pessimistic about it all. I really don't believe it's going to be a positive for us, the common man.
I am not completely pessimistic, because look at the social and civil unrest that we have with the current economic conditions.
But it's disorganized and stupid.
Sure. But now imagine a world where shit's really hit the fan, because, like, literally no one's working anymore. Everyone's on the street. Everything's fucked because automation and all these different factors. You're talking about billions of human beings in the modern world with nothing better to do than walk into the houses of government and the houses of business and be like, hey, no, this isn't how it's going to be anymore. You see what I'm saying?
I wouldn't even doubt it turns into something like Ready Player One, though, where everyone's in their fucking house all day in a virtual world while the world is like,
well, see,
fucked.
this is the thing too, and the dichotomy or the duality that leads me to believe that these fucking leaders, the sociopathic crazies, are just inept. Like, if they were smart, just fucking give us the bone and, like, give us the basic necessities.
I think the government leaders are inept, but they're purposely inept because they're being installed essentially by very wealthy family elites who are not inept and have more of a grand plan. Now, maybe that makes me nutty to think, but I really do think that. I think the really wealthy, smart people who control the banks and all this shit, they're the ones who, there's a reason they make certain decisions. But if you look, like, even at the local level, they have stupid people who just listen to orders and don't really even realize what they're doing is fucked. Like, even Nancy Pelosi, I don't think she's, like, this pure evil, conniving woman, like, mastermind. I think she's just a useful idiot for these people, so she's been built up.
Well, sure, but even the elites, it's, again, coming back to what I said, if they were smart, they'd give us all the basic necessities. They make all the money. The money's not real. Like, just
I think
do
they
it.
Want us on our toes.
Yeah,
I do. I don't think they want us complacent and happy.
But wouldn't it just be better if we were complacent and happy? And give us this virtual world and healthcare.
What do they know that we don't know in the way of human behavior? Like, they're very smart at psychology. I don't know. That's the thing. We don't know. Who knows what these people...
I think they're mistaken.
I mean, maybe
in the best method, I think they're so caught up in the high of greed and power that they don't understand that they can have all the power and all the greed, and no one would ever think twice if they just keep the shows coming and make sure everyone's got a little bit, just enough. We'll never ever. Most human beings don't want to be fucking free. They want to be comfortable. It's like, so just make us comfortable, and you can have it all, guy. And then you can leave the place when we find the other planet with your robots and your fucking Isaac Asimov shit.
Yeah.
You know, like, so I don't think they know what the fuck they're doing. I think they're just nuts. Like, even Jeff Bezos, he's just like, I gotta see that fat zero. Let me get that trill. You know, like, it's just like a heroin addict, like, fucking throws away his marriage and his car and his job because he isn't even gonna get high. You know, he's gonna just not feel sick.
Yeah.
And that's like what it is with these people. They're fucking empty on the inside. You know? And they don't know what, like, they're just chasing this fucking dragon. And I think Bob Marley said, is like, you know, numbers go on forever. And if you're trying to make yourself happy with numbers, then you're just always going to be unhappy, man.
Yeah.
And I don't know. But I've been having like a lot of realizations. I think it was beyond politics and stuff, like just stepping back from the pod for a little bit and sitting with myself and meeting this new person and hanging out with friends and stuff when I get a chance. Like, I've realized, and this is getting a little personal, but I think you guys maybe appreciate this, maybe one of the reasons why you watch the show, but I realized, Johnny, that for so long I've been like running away from life, either when I was an alcoholic and drinking, or more recently just, and I love the show and I love the work I do, but just getting so, I'm hiding. You know, I don't got time to be as loving of a father. I don't have the time to have a loving and meaningful mutual relationship with a woman, or I don't have time to have genuine connection and life experiences with friends because I don't know if I'm afraid or what it is, but I'm just like I'm just trying to hide it from it, you know what I mean? And taking a step back and realizing that about myself, and realizing that, you know what, no, the YouTube isn't what's important to me, the most important thing. My writing career is the most important thing to me. Fucking living a genuinely happy and well-balanced life is what I need. And I also have this sense now that with those realizations, I continue to practice them, my shit's going to get better too.
Yep.
Like, the show is going to get fucking better because, like, I'm fucking feeling good, and it ain't just espresso. I feel good about life, so I feel good about this fucking show. My writing's getting better because of it as well. And I think maybe you've had some similar realizations, taking a step back from politics.
A lot of me just wants to get a bunch of close people together and go get land far off and live off the land. Like, I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, you know,
I'm sick of society, dude. I really am.
You know, Morgan, my friend Morgan, was just talking about that.
It would be great.
Like, I think she just shared a post about it today, and yeah, it's like I said, I think you've kind of had those realizations. You're maybe a little less expressive or articulate about that, but you seem a lot fucking happier too, just taking a step back. And we're always going to do this because it's our duty, I think, because you and I we're not the fucking genius, we're not Cornell West here.
Yeah.
But we have enough knowledge that we can share and start conversations and wake people up, and I think that's like...
And we have taught people stuff. Like, I've heard how we've taught people stuff with the podcast, so it's kind of cool to...
Yeah, man.
Even though we're like a small-ass podcast, but it's still cool that people who do listen learn something.
Yeah, they go...
Or at least go and look into shit, because it's like I spout things that I've, like, read the headline of an article, and I spout some shit about it sometimes. But if that makes you go and look into it more and you, like, get the depths of it better, good.
Yeah, and, you know, we're super fortunate to have you guys watching the show. Like, we just have this really awesome community that's filled with love, and, like, going back to what I said about, like, having this need for community and a happy life, I've realized that is, other than the educating people, which is essential, that's the best thing I've gotten out of doing this. is these people not only care about the issues and are our comrades in this eternal struggle, they fucking care about us and look at us like family. I've had people say that to us in the comment section and shit. And I don't know, man. It's good. And I'm feeling hopeful about the channel. And I'm going to continue making content for you guys. Johnny's going to be here doing the show. But you should know I might not be going as hard. I'm going to keep working on these good things. So you might end up with a little less content, but the content you do get is going to be a lot better.
And it is tough to do a weekly thing.
Yeah.
When I don't know, because it's not like we have the resources to deeply dive and do depths of research.
Well, the time, man.
Yeah, because a lot of these great shows, they have someone else doing that for them.
They have somebody doing the producer work. So if I could tell you guys, this is 10%. The recording, another 15 is video editing, 75% is talking with you guys, getting the word out, having conversations. What's the word? Not advertising, but networking, marketing. And that's fucking exhausting. And that is what has taken such a drain on my soul. It's not the fucking... I feel great after we do this. I feel great after I've released a new video. But the fucking time I have to spend just fighting so hard for crumbs is depressing as fuck. Mm-hmm. And I can't do it anymore. And again, I know I pitch the Patreon in every episode, but again, it does come down to the reason why we don't get to do it is it's like we don't make any money doing this. We got to work full-time jobs. We have friends. We have family. And I think on the other side of the camera, maybe sometimes our viewers forget that or they don't understand the amount of work that goes into it. And I'm not fucking trying to guilt trip you, but if you support the show, you want to support us, become a patron, man. That makes a huge difference, or donate to the show, because I'm going to keep doing this no matter what. The amount of time that I am able to do it or the quality that I'm able to do it depends on if I can make money doing this at some point. And I think we produce a good enough show that someday it's going to happen. We just got to keep chugging away. And I'm starting to have a sense it's not even going to necessarily just happen through YouTube. Random people finding us on Instagram. I had this DJ chick. They just find it. I get followers randomly. And I get inboxes and they're like, dude, your show's really fucking good. And it's made me realize, I can't keep pushing. I don't need to push. I need to network. I still need to try to get subs when I'm having a good day. But what's going to it's a lottery ticket every time I drop a video. And it's going to happen through Instagram or some shit, and then it's going to take off. And that's kind of brought some peace of mind for me. And I guess I'm doing a little bit of a status of the channel update, and it's a good way to end this. But I just realized, I can't keep grasping and pushing. I need to produce content, do a little networking work, and let it go, and it's going to happen on its own. Get out of my own way, So.
Yep, I agree.
But anyway, Johnny, this was a good time, man. We'll try to do another one next week. I still want to try to do this at least every week because it's just a good chance to hang out with you too. It's good to try.
It's hard to do all the time,
Yeah, we'll make that happen. Might be a few less thinking out loud videos, but I still want to try to. I want to try to do 2 of those a month at least. I think that's a good shot for you guys. And thanks for hanging out with us all this time, guys. Really appreciate it. And John and I love you both. And hopefully we'll see you next week. All right, take it easy.
Will line up, I'm taking the divine to spend a little time at my grave.